Hello, everyone. This is Jennifer Sanchez. You're catching me live for the tip of the day. I'm going on right now briefly before I go out into the field, but just wanted to jump on here. I just had this little ant. Ants are coming in. So I had this interview, or like I was like a co-host with one of my good friends, Dr. Maribel Lopez. So she is a professor at Loyola University. She does all these things. She has organizations and she puts events together. I mean, she does a lot of great things for women. She has conferences and retreats as well. So I was just on there with her and I had to practice my Spanish skills, which I was definitely like, oh my God, I haven't spoken Spanish like this in a while, especially on a live platform. But it was so much fun. So if you guys could see, I kind of did my hair a little like back in the late 90s, early 2000s, kind of just because I know she got that curly Puerto Rican hair. And I was like, I kind of want to try to do that. Let me see. And, scrunched it up. But, anyways, I'm on here because I want to share my tip of the day. You guys know that I come on here almost every day and share a tip. And, I didn't necessarily want to talk about networking today, but I wanted to talk about every single person that you meet because, like, it kind of dawned on me because Dr. Maribel Lopez, I've been connected to her for 8 years. And they do say everyone has a reason and a season, and everyone plays a role in your life. And one of the things I want to share, yeah, when that person's no longer there, or you lose someone, or someone moves on, or you're no longer around the same circles, the great thing is that everyone will teach you a lesson. Everyone that comes around will help you in some way, and every relationship that I've come across since I started this whole, I'll bring it back to networking. Since I started the whole networking thing, has benefited me in some way, shape, or form. And these relationships have lasted for a long time. Some of these relationships were minimal, certain seasons, right? And I've also noticed that some relationships will come back into your life, right? So, like, there's always something to learn when you come across these people, especially when you're networking. I think that's what's the beautiful thing about networking and meeting individuals and connecting with people and working with people, right? Because if you're really about being with people and you're really about helping others, right, there's gonna be people coming in and out of your life, and of course you got to be mindful of like which ones are the ones that are gonna stay, which ones are the ones that I'm going to give most time to, right? You have to obviously be able to decide what you're going to give, especially if you're trying to help people grow, if you're managing people, if you're growing people. But what I really love is that usually I attract right? Like, I know that people that are in my community are similar to me in the sense of we're good people, right? Like, in the sense of like we want to encourage, we want to inspire, we want to motivate, right? And I definitely have been fortunate and blessed to have so many great people around me, so many people that really want to support me. And at the same time, there has been people that come into my life that might have created a little bit of chaos, made it create a little havoc, maybe, stress me out a little bit. And I think that comes with the territory of working with individuals because people are complex, people are not all the same. And I think when we can be able to say, this is how this person behaves, this is their personality, and this is how they engage with people, and then be able to understand and how to maneuver around them, right? So one of the things that, even talking offline, with Dr. Lopez, and we were just talking about things that have been happening in my life. And I'm just going to share a transparent moment here today. Whether you take it, however you take it, I don't care. But, even an example of the divorce that I went through and the separation and all that stuff, my ex husband's doing great work now. Like, he is in such a better place right now, right? Overall has developed himself. And I'm going to share this relationship because he was in my life for a really long time, right? Um, but, to see like it had to take for a divorce, right? It had to take for a separation in order for my ex-husband to like become an even better person, like I'm thankful about that, right? Because again, every person that you meet is in your life for a season, for a reason, for a lesson, right? And whatever time frame you spent with that person, you learn what you need to learn, you get what you need, and then you need to exit out. And understanding when that transition takes place, understanding when that window happens and step out is a powerful thing. And it takes, it takes understanding individuals to really know when it's time to exit, right? This is the time that I need to exit. This is the time that this needs to end. This is the time that this season is no longer working or serving me, and being able to move on to the next thing. But again, and I've even said this in memes, you always want individuals that come into your life. When they come into your life, wish them well, let them exit gracefully, you exit gracefully, right? Because that is a point where you hold your power. So as you're meeting people, you're networking with people, be mindful, understand people's personalities, right? And this is really the point of the tip, right? Understand people's personalities, understand that people are in your life for a season and a reason, whatever that might be. And then from there, being able to cultivate those relationships, grow those relationships, because at the end of the day, it's going to benefit you, right? It's going to benefit you, and you're going to benefit that other individual in whatever capacity, whether it's a business relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it's a family relationship, whatever, a partnership, it doesn't matter, right? But at the end of the day, just understanding that people are going to come into your life, appreciate them for who they are, understand, and really see, one of the things, and I think maybe this might be one of my downfalls and not a downfall, but for me personally, when I look at an individual, I try to always find the good in that individual, whether they might be not good, right? Always trying to see the good in individuals because of the humanity in the people, right? So really just looking and understanding how people work, understanding people are not perfect, understanding that people might come across and they might hurt you. People might, because people are not perfect, right? People are, and human can also, hurt you at the same time, right? Being human has its, I can't even think of the correct word for it, but the flaws. Being human has its flaws. So, understanding that will make you such a more powerful individual, especially when you're navigating, when you're networking, when you're growing, when you're trying to do something in this world. That's where you can hold your power. So I'm going to share that as my tip of today. When you meet people, understand that everyone comes in for a season, a reason, a lesson, and appreciate who they are as a person. Be able to really identify what this person comes with, and appreciate what this person has in themselves, right? And who they are as an individual. That's really something that I do when I meet people and I come across people, right? Because I know that I can't be perfect in everything. I'm not good at everything, but I'm sure this person has great skill sets in other areas. So again, that's the tip of the day. I kind of went on a little rant today, but I hope that this helps, these little nuggets. I loved what Dr. Lopez said in that interview. She said, gems from Gem. No, gems from Jen. So I think I'm gonna take that and start. So this was my gem from Jen, right? For today. And then of course, for those that are watching, and if you guys don't know, tomorrow I have a mastermind. Tomorrow is specifically for women. We will be out in Berwyn, Illinois. Reach out to me if you have any questions. The link is there so that you guys can register. You can come as a one-time guest and just experience what a mastermind is like. If you've never experienced what masterminding is, or what it's like, or what it's good for, right? And for me, one of the biggest things, since I've been masterminding since God knows, since my 20s, early 20s, and now I'm in my late 30s. I don't care. You can know my age. But, definitely, I think masterminding has benefited me so much as an entrepreneur, right? Coming alongside other entrepreneurs, being held accountable. So this woman one that I have is tomorrow at Berwyn at 9 a.m. And we deal with things that women women are complex. Women have a lot of things on their plate. So masterminding with other women that are dealing with a lot of things on their plate will definitely benefit you if you're a woman. Now, I am also putting on entrepreneur masterminds, and I will be sharing more information on that very soon. But on the entrepreneurship side, right, I am putting together a mastermind that's called Strategic Profit Mastermind, which it is essentially a mastermind of professionals and entrepreneurs, men and women, coming together and being held accountable towards money making, producing activities. Okay, so I'm going to repeat all that again, right? I'm putting a mastermind together for entrepreneurs, right? If you need accountability, you need to set some goals, you need some coaching, you need some support, you need that fire lit under your butt for certain things, right? Because that's really what accountability does, okay? That's where I'm coming and putting together a mastermind strategically and specifically for entrepreneurs who are focused, who are ready to do some damage in their field, right? So whether it's that you need to make certain amount of phone calls per month, whether you need to close certain amount of deals per month, whether you need to acquire a certain amount of clients per month. I don't know what are the goals that you need to accomplish as an entrepreneur, but I do know that in a mastermind setting, when you have very strategic and specific goals, coming alongside other entrepreneurs in a mastermind setting will definitely put a fire under your ass. Now, why? There is a cost to it, but if you don't have skin in the game, you usually don't do it. If you try to create a mastermind and there's no skin in the game, usually that mastermind dissolves and ends because people are not committed. But when there's actual skin in the game and everyone's on point, and of course you have an awesome facilitator like me to make sure I guide and maneuver the conversation, it's only going to help you excel in your business, and you're going to make more profit in the long run. So, and I'm not talking about the long run. Let me take it back. Make more profit and see it a lot quicker than what you would if you were trying to do things on your own. So that is my fun fact for today. Fun fact. No, that's my tip for the day. My fun fact. I don't have a fun fact. I know I usually like to talk about a fun fact, but I used to wear lip liner in high school. The way it looks right now, it came back. It's trendy right now, right? I don't know if you guys noticed, but young girls now are doing the lip liner thing. So I was like, oh, this is like my thing. So I started mastering the lip liner thing again. Like, oh, now we could do lip liner again. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye.